So this is a video I never thought I'd make.
Oh, that is crazy. It's just endless.
Beneath the busy streets of Paris lies a vast underground network known as the Catacombs. Over 300 kilometers of dark, sprawling tunnels stretching silently below the city. A huge maze that very few people have ever seen, surrounded by stories of disappearances, secret gatherings, and huge walls lined up with bones and skulls. But even just getting inside wasn't gonna be easy. Entrances are hidden, access is restricted, and finding someone willing to take you down there, especially with a camera, is almost impossible. But we thought we had found a way, so we traveled to France, hoping to explore what lies beneath Paris. But what I was about to witness, I could never have imagined.
If it gets any deeper than this, I'm gonna freak out. I'm actually getting a little bit creeped out. I think we should get out of here. Oh, there's someone coming. So they're gonna be here in 10 minutes, they say. Hopefully they're gonna show up. We're just on some random street. We have no idea how to get there. And we're not allowed to even show how we get there. We have to blur a lot because they want it to be a secret how to get there. They don't want more people there. And the map looks like a maze. Going there without guides would be totally irresponsible. And even with guides, there's a possibility of getting lost. That is like the main thing, is if you get lost in there, you're not gonna find your way out. I have no idea who I'm looking for because I've never met these people in my life. They didn't even have like really an Instagram profile, no photos or nothing. So I've heard stories about people going down there and being robbed by their guides. Hopefully they're not gonna try to rob us. So we're gonna blur your face, right? That's what you want.
Also, for the spot, it's very secret because few people know.
Yeah.
So you really have to try not to say where it is.
We will be very careful.
So here the guide was telling us about a secret spot, even among the most hardcore cataphiles, known as the Graveyard. It was said to be one of the most disturbing and mysterious parts of the catacombs. Located deep within the tunnels and not on any map, he still said he could take us there. However, as we were about to find out, getting down there would not be easy.
Yeah, just one thing, the camera,
Yeah.
if there are other people,
Yeah.
you have to hide it.
Okay.
Because they can smash it, they can
Yeah. You can get mad.
destroy it, because you really have to
Yeah.
hide it in the microphone.
Yeah, yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a LED
Yeah.
light, so be careful
Keep it on the inside.
that they don't see.
Yeah. So you call yourself cataphiles, right? That's the name. How many cataphiles are there, would you say?
How many? Could not exactly. It may be a few hundred people. They are living there. You know, they are staying here for days or maybe sometimes weeks, and they are asking other people to bring them like food or things to survive here.
You say if people see our cameras, they can get really mad and
Yes.
try to smash the cameras. So we should be a little bit mindful of that. So that is around 10 meters down there.
That one's pretty.
I can see why you would get lost in here already. It's like
I have a map.
you have a map. Problem with the map is if you don't know where you are on the map, then it becomes useless.
And I'm maybe not the biggest caterpillar, you know.
Okay.
But I did the comb a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I'm going not often because the thing is that I don't really like the catacombs people anymore. The people that you meet here on the ground, they are some other people that are taking like hard drugs.
Okay.
They just coming here to getting high.
Yeah, and that's maybe why they're a little bit dangerous sometimes too.
Sir.
So even though we had only been down there for around 20 minutes at this point, I was already completely lost. My sense of direction was non-existent. When people say it's like a maze down here, they really aren't exaggerating. Every twist and turn feels identical and disorienting. We were now completely reliant on our guide to navigate, and soon we saw the first traces of the people that live down here.
Oh wow, that's creepy. The ape, monkey. Oh, they're actually pretty though. Like they've done a good job. So that's an actual skull, right?
And behind you, you can see the.
Oh, there's all. That is creepy. That's the first time ever I've seen. So that is actually human teeth.
Yes.
That is so. And there's 6 million people buried down here, right?
6
million skeletons. That's more than population of Norway. And these catacombs filled up with skeletons during the plague, right? A lot of people died during the plague and they didn't know where to bury the bodies, so that's when they put it underground.
Yes.
Actually, when we waited for you up there, there were 2 people coming up to us and asking what we were going to do, and we said, oh, we're going down to the catacombs. And they told me, I hope you have a good guide, because there are some people said that they've even been robbed down here.
Yes, it can be dangerous.
But no one should go down here alone though, right? I've heard people use like the glow sticks, so they put markers on the wall, and then when you light it up, it like glows up. But
Yes, but the problem is that, for example, you can see on some point that they have how you say this?
like arrows?
Yes,
Yeah.
arrows to show the exit, but they're totally fake. It's people are drawing this so the people get confused and don't know where to get out.
But this is all limestone, right? And it was, I believe this was extracted to build the buildings.
Yes.
And does it ever flood in here with water?
There are some parts where the water can go up. If it rains, you can be trapped.
Okay.
I know a small part of the catacombs by mind, but after I will have my map. The catacombs are so big that I can't have all in my mind.
There's zero cell phone reception here though, right? There's no cell phone. Yeah. So if you need to get rescued, there's no chance.
So you have to find a little. I can't remember where exactly it is, but yes, the resistance.
Oh, there's someone. There's someone coming.
That was pretty sketchy. It was close, but we managed to hide our cameras just in time. But it made us realize how alert we were going to have to be down here, especially as the next place we were heading towards was one of the most well-known parts of the catacombs, a section called La Plague.
Often here there are a lot of people.
Right. Oh, look at that leg. I thought it was a person at first. Oh, this room I've seen. So they call this the Goblin. And this has been here for a while, I guess.
Yes.
So when did people start coming down here? Do you know?
Maybe 1900, like 20.
Okay.
It's one guy who did it's the first time anyone did get down, and he has a grave in the north of the Treacherous because he died there because his light went break.
Oh, that's something I didn't think about. If you run out of batteries down here, that makes it even.
Yes, but he has like a lamp with fire.
Oh, like
And
yeah.
then did find him like I think maybe 10 years or 20, 15 years ago.
So the weird thing is that there were candles here and they're lit up, and these candles only last for a few hours. So there's definitely some people around here, and some guys passed us too. And our guide was afraid that those guys, even though they seemed friendly, would tell other guys, and if the other guys found out, that could turn into like a manhunt down here. They would be hunting us down, trying to find us and smash the cameras.
Now that we had seen the more famous parts of the catacombs, we started heading deeper into lesser known passages. The place we were going to had hardly been mapped at all, which is why very few people venture here. The further we went, the more disorienting it became. If something went wrong, if we got separated, if our lights ran out, if we took a wrong turn, finding our way back out would be almost impossible. This is also where our guide warned us that we would start to see human remains.
Wow, that's full of bones and skulls. It's so weird that has been humans walking around having thoughts and worries, and now they're all down here. So, do you believe in ghosts?
I have to say, for example, in the graveyard where we are going,
Yeah.
for me it's very creepy.
Okay.
Because I don't feel comfortable,
Right.
going there. But it's very exciting, so I do it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel safe,
Yeah.
It's like a ghost with it's creepy. I did not turn.
Are you unsure?
I'm not sure. I didn't concentrate.
I hope he's coming back. Like, there would be zero chance for us to find our way out from here alone. Should we follow you, or? He's telling us not to worry, but
No, it's against the I wasn't concentrated because
yeah, you were talking.
Yeah,
okay.
Nothing.
That was nothing.
It's just a word.
Wow, this is so wild. There are human bones on the ground. I don't want to step on anything. I don't want to be disrespectful. And they also say that a lot of this dust on the ground is actually human bone as well, like the dust from the bones. Look at all the bones. Trying not to step on anything. This is wild. It's almost like part of me doesn't believe that it's from humans, but it is. And a lot of them died during the plague, which was really tragic. Probably a lot of young people as well. And where we're going next is probably the most secret spot that very few people have seen. And that's supposed to be way crazier than this. This is just like a little taste of what that is like. I smell smoke.
Smells like
That's me. And I hear voices too.
yes.
To avoid those people, the guide took us on a slight detour, which honestly felt a bit sketchy. Encounters this deep underground could potentially be quite dangerous. If anything happened down here, we would be completely on our own. And what people would be doing this deep in the catacombs, we had no clue. As we continued towards the graveyard, we passed an old bunker used by the French resistance in World War II. However, it was unfortunately blocked, so we couldn't really see much of it. So we continued, unaware we were about to face a new challenge.
So apparently this next section has a lot of deep water. Ooh, that was deep. Oh, wow. Ooh. It feels like clay, like a sinkhole almost. So you're saying that you're not sure that we are able to cross this? It might be too deep?
We have to see if it's going high or not. And I can remember one time we had to get our backpack on our head because the water was going
oh, wow.
over our necks. So
Ooh.
let's see.
That's like my worst nightmare, to be trapped in here with, like, if the water comes up to here and you can't breathe. That'd be a terrifying way to go. All right, so it's getting really, really deep here. I don't know if you guys see this, but I'm like to my hip right now. Whoa, yeah, that's deep. Okay, I'm just gonna. That is very deep. I bet this water is pretty dirty too. This is fine so far, but if it gets any deeper than this, I'm gonna freak out. The water is probably so dirty because it's not moving at all in here, so I'm like, I don't want to touch the water really.
Luckily, the water level remained passable, so we were able to continue. But as we got closer to the graveyard, the guide told us to stop filming in order to keep the location secret. As we arrived at the entrance, however, the guide started acting a bit strange. He insisted that he would wait outside while we rappelled 15 meters down an old well to finally see what was hidden down there.
I'd never think that there was anything down here. Oh wow, what the? This is so crazy. Oh my God, look at this. It's just stacked. And look at the skulls. So right now we're right below a churchyard, and that's why there's so many down here. Look at the wheelbarrows. These look ancient. So these are probably from the 1800s. You see all the rust and shit on it. And also you can see the mold on the skulls. That is kind of nasty. Wow. There must be thousands in here alone. And they're all so like organized. I wonder who had that job of sorting all this stuff. Like, it's just endless. So this place where we are now is the most secret spot. It's very hard to find. If it wasn't for our guide, we would never find this place. Very few people have been down here. It's crazy that the teeth are still intact. The teeth look perfect and white, some of them. This is one of, if not, it's probably the most spooky thing I've ever seen. I don't believe in ghosts, but if I did, I would be terrified. Some people say that there are cults hanging down here. Hopefully we're not going to meet anyone tonight, any cult. But this is crazy. This is unbelievable. The fact that this is right underneath Paris, like busy streets with modern lights, and people have no idea that like just 15 meters below them is a graveyard full of 6 million people. I'm actually getting a little bit creeped out. I think we should get out of here. And the guide is supposed to wait for us. I don't want to be left alone down here because he's the only way to get out. He is the only one who knows the way, so we should get going.
Now all that was left was to get out, which proved harder than we thought. We got lost multiple times and had to take numerous detours to avoid running into people. And it took us quite a while to find the exit, but in the end the guide led us to a ladder he thought could be the way out.
So above us now is the exit. We don't know if it's open or not though.
Excuse me, are you Magnus?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's a future video,
Yeah.
not like military training this time.
Not military training.
Okay, how was it?
It's good, yeah. It's been going from far away, so it's very dirty though.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. Okay, so
Let's
enjoy
go.
Paris, no?
Yeah, thank you.
The
Thank
surface
you.
this time.
Yeah.
Good luck, bye.
All right, take care.
So that is definitely one of the most random times I've been recognized. Anyways, quickly before I end this video, please do not try to go down there yourself, and definitely do not try to use this video as a tutorial. I can't stress enough how massive and potentially dangerous the catacombs could be, even with a guide. But as always, thanks for watching, and let me know where you want me to explore next.